for both travel advisors as well. But yeah, hi Eddie.
Hola, hola,
But
hola.
but yeah, that's going to be a helping hands cruise.
Hola,
So
everybody.
out of
So
Seattle.
she's asking if you can email the info. Do you have that info?
I can find it. If not, I know the right people who do. Let me, Tiffany. Let me message a couple people and see if I can get you that
Yeah,
direct
Sean
info.
and Meg, they're part of the board
Yep,
of that foundation.
Paul and
So
Meg. Yeah, that's who I
with
was
the
going to
right two
message.
people to get in touch with. So how's everybody doing?
Good. I just got
Good. How are you?
Um, I'm still sleepy. I haven't waken up yet, so I'm trying to hang in there. I have my coffee ready done, so need a refill pretty soon. I
I
picked up
hope they stick
the
to
stick.
screws nest.
And if you're in my chat, if you're in Embarkation Nation's chat, if you do hashtag Nation, it'll drop your link so you can make connections there as well.
Sweet.
You
And if
have
you're
to
not subscribed
nominate
to us,
someone for, hold on one second. You have to nominate someone for helping hands for cruising according to what we were told.
okay,
Okay,
so
sorry. Go on, Jennifer. Sorry, I
no
didn't mean to
problem.
cut you off.
I was just gonna say if you're not subscribed to us, we would love it.
Yeah, subscribe to
And
any of the channels. Everybody make sure you're doing hashtag defun in the chat if you're in mine, and it will share your channel. Eddie, did you get Nightbot yet?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I already talked to Jeremy about it, so by this week I should have it.
Okay. And then if you're Embarkation Nations channel, do hashtag nation. Is that what it is? Yep. And then you can share your channel to everyone in the chat, and people can go check you out.
John
Hey,
Jerry, D fun. D, just plain D. DFUN. Hashtag
Junkyard, you've done it a
DFUN.
million times.
even scrolling
Defund,
across
there's
the
junk
bottom.
in the trunk.
Nice.
We've got Shady Hill Homestead. Hello and welcome. And we've got Sharon Rowland. Hello and welcome.
Yes, I took my medicine.
And also, guys, what I wanted to say too with this whole sticking thing is just because you subscribed to someone before, right? If you see their link in the chat, I would do a cross reference and make sure you're still subbed to them, because I've had a few that I watch their stuff regularly, and I'm sitting in a chat the other day on somebody's live, and I'm like, I haven't seen this person in a while. I go back to their link, I'm not subbed to them anymore.
Yeah.
So make sure, just because you think you subbed to someone, and you don't need to go back to their channel when they post their link in somebody's chat, make sure you're going back to yours to see if you are still subbed to them, because they disappear. Like Jennifer from Embarkation Nation watches Clock Family all the time, and she saw him in a chat a few weeks ago and was like, I haven't seen any of his content lately. Went, and guess what? They weren't subbed anymore. So make sure. Yeah.
And we had been in his live like 2 weeks before, so I don't know how that works. I know we've lost about 20 subscribers probably in the past month.
And it could be people that you watch normally.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Like I was watching Yellow Shirt Dad and his jokes every day, and it didn't dawn on me when they stopped appearing. And I've seen him in chats, and I'm just like, eh. And then all of a sudden I went in there, I wasn't subbed to him anymore.
Right.
So
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago in the house.
TNT Adventures at Sea. Hello and welcome. Welcome.
Shut down. Many years ago. I need to, yeah, we both do. Canadian needs more mods also.
Who needs mods?
Canadian needs more mods on her chat.
Okay, yeah, if anybody's willing to mod. Canadian Family Life, I can mod for you, but I work Monday through Friday, so it would have to be like I'd have to be on, and the nighttime, but I can mod for you if you'd like. Um, so junkyard, 14 away from 500 sandwiches.
Ham and cheese. Onions and tomato, please. Extra mayo.
Hey, Edna's World. She's driving, but she's listening.
Hi, Edna.
Edna.
That's
Welcome,
a fun
Edna.
channel.
Edna, I hope you're going somewhere fun. Are you going to the casino today?
Church,
Where are you
probably.
going?
Well,
Hope she's
depending on
going
where she's
somewhere
at.
fun. Sunday fun day.
I tell you, I watch Edna's World when they do their live, and I'm like, man, I'm not living life to my fullest. But
Yeah.
they have so much fun.
And Beach Please, they're funny too.
Oh my goodness. The Parkers
Yeah.
had me laughing too, like Thursday nights.
Yeah. Scrow's Nest, I'm happy to report that I'm still subbed to all three of you.
Thank you,
Well, thank you.
That makes me happy.
Thank you for checking. Yes, thank you so much. So, Eddie, what do you have on your agenda for today?
Today happens to be a nice, relaxing day. Once the owner of the house, the boss, the queen, comes back home from her doing, I shall be uh, uh, crawling on my feet and knees after her, whatever she wants to do. I have a live today at 5 p.m. with Mr. C and a whole bunch of other guys, and we're gonna get together and get in trouble. So look out for that.
So what's that? What is it? Like, what are you guys doing? Just a live, or is there a theme to it, or what is it?
I believe there's a person that is a rookie cruiser, and we are going to try to give this person some advice and things what to do, what not to do. So CN and Jeremy are bringing guys that are experienced when it comes to cruising, and so we could talk to this person how to get him out of the fear of cruising. So, and of course, he's gonna get out of the rails anyway. But I'm up for it. I'm looking forward to it. It should be an interesting conversation within guys. So, and I told Alice to be home for it, so she'll probably be here listening next to me. So she's gonna put her input in it. So it's just gonna go. It's gonna take a detour. I know. I already see it taking a detour. So we'll see.
So starting at 4 today, YouTube sounds like it's busy with the cruising community. There's a lot of people on at 4. There's a lot of people on at 5.
6
and
Sea
then
Legs, 7 is Clock Family Adventures, 8 o'clock Moonlight Adventures, 9 o'clock How We Cruise. Plus a whole bunch of other creators also going at different times.
And Embarkation, they have a premiere too at 4, right?
We do. It's our trip to Cozumel. Thank you, Betty. I read the comment.
Mm-hmm. Go on, Eddie. Did you ask a question?
Yeah,
Sorry.
4 p.m. Eastern or Central?
4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. I try to go right between JNS and Cruising Adventure. Cruising is fun anytime.
Hello, hi, Tiffany. Tiffany.
Yeah, so they're live, or they're doing a premiere. Mike and Rihanna have their normal Sunday live. I think it's at 5 Eastern time. Yeah. And then you guys are live, and I think somebody else was live at 5 o'clock too. I don't remember who it was, but there's that, and then the normal Sunday night, everybody. So it's gonna be busy today.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Good. Hang on. I'm just trying to get it on my end, streaming to my viewers. So,
okay. So Jennifer, what you got going on today?
Well, I've got to pick up a bunch of toys out of the living room floor. I didn't do it last night. I'm gonna make chicken spaghetti today.
Oh, oh my God, no!
Andrew gets off work at 4, so I'm gonna try to time that right. So when he walks in the door, and then we'll probably do the YouTube thing tonight. We got a premiere, and then I'm gonna log in and probably work a little bit to make my work life a little easier this week.
Yep.
And then too, we're about to go on a cruise.
Here we go.
So
when do you leave?
We are headed to Galveston May 5th, and then we board the Carnival Dream on May 6th. I'm so ready.
It's so exciting.
My birthday cruise.
Nice.
We're going somewhere.
Happy early birthday.
We'll be in Key West on my birthday, so pretty excited about it.
Lobster rolls.
When is that?
Plenty of lobster rolls down there.
It's May.
Wait, when do you leave?
May 6th.
So that's a Saturday.
So, but we'll be in Key West on a Monday.
On the
Get some
8th.
Cuban coffee. Go right around
Canal Street. I was gonna say maybe we can meet you guys down in Key West, but we have a wedding. We have a wedding May 5th. So
skip the wedding. Don't worry about it. Go to Key West. Make it a date that weekend.
That would be cool though. Like if we drove down and we were down there when you
forget
guys
about the
were
wedding.
there.
Don't worry about it. Go. Give information.
Yeah, I
wish my blessing.
We
go.
We can't do that. But anyhow, hey Shantire man, I haven't seen you guys in a while. So anyhow, so Tiffany, hey. What you got going on today? Just chilling?
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lazy day. Tired. It's been a long week too, so just gonna be lazy and do some editing and all that sort of stuff. Just yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we need to do some editing. Well, not we. He needs to do some editing today. I won't do the editing.
No.
I tried to do a video and he was like, no. So everybody, if you're not subscribed to all the channels in the chat, make sure you are subscribed. And if you think you're subscribed, just double check because you might not be anymore. YouTube is doing some funny things. So make sure. And Mama 4 Boys, guess what? I was subbed to you guys and you know I was. And all of a sudden, I haven't seen any of your stuff lately. And I went back in and I wasn't subbed anymore. So,
you gotta pay your dues.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are still subbed to everybody if you thought you were subbed, and check everybody in the panel out. Hey CNC, how are you guys?
Wow.
Welcome.
How you doing?
How are you? Yeah, and if you're gonna share your channel and my thing, it's #defun. Embarkation Nation is hashtag nation. And I don't think Tiffany or Eddie has Nightbot yet. So
not yet. No.
Yeah.
Working on it. Tiffany, we gotta get in touch with Jeremy. So Jeremy will give us the step-by-step.
Okay, you're gonna have to let me know who to get in touch with. Like you say, Jeremy, I'm not exactly sure who that is. So
it's JNS Adventures.
Okay, JNS Adventures.
You get to see him today at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're doing a live together, so you get to, if you happen to be around, check it out, and you get to see who that is.
Okay, then I will see about checking that out then.
Yes.
He'll walk you through it. There's only like 2 steps. It's very easy.
They have a video. It walks you step by step through how to do it.
They do?
Yeah.
On their channel?
A Nightbot video. Yeah, I just actually played it and had it two tabs opened and then like followed his instructions exactly to fix ours.
So you said JNS Adventures?
Yes.
Yes. And at first, it's a little finicky with the automation. So make sure there's some automation things that it automatically turns on. You want to enable some of them. So make sure you just look at that list. Like the characters or whatever, like the character automation. And so then it starts botting people out. So make sure you turn that one off. But yeah. So anyhow, so other than that, I mean, I don't really have had any problems with it. So I love it, Nightbot. So then you'll have to someone in your channel constantly sharing out links because it will do it for you. Yeah. So anyhow, so Today, I don't think we have much going on right now. It's very sunny here in Florida, and it is 82 degrees, so it's going to be a hot one. So we will probably be inside today, going to Costco maybe. But other than that, I'm going to cook like a home-cooked meal today. I've been eating out too much with company. So they did stop though at Buc-ee's on their way here from Atlanta, and they bought me a Buc-ee's shirt. So I have a Buc-ee's shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've been Bucky.
Yeah.
You're part of the family now. It's I'm telling you, we went when we went to Jacksonville, Florida. We stopped at the one here in Atlanta, south in exit 144. $100 the first
That's
day.
what she said. She said
Coming
they
back
spent like
another
$100.
50 something. I'm like, what the?
And she said all they got was snacks, and then they got me and my dad a shirt, and that was it. And they spent almost $100 in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she wants to stop on the way back because she wants to get her husband some beef.
Tiffany, they got so much stuff in there that you go crazy.
Well, it's just it is. I've seen people go into these Buc-ee's that you're talking about, but being Canadian, and I've never been in one, so it's like mind blowing when you guys tell me about. Like I hear about it and see it myself. It's like wow.
Yeah, you're going there. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Gonna spend a few bucks easily.
They have fudge. The fudge is good.
Crazy.
Yeah, they got fudge. They got beef jerky. They've got what are those beaver nugget thing? I don't like the beaver nuggets, but they have those. They have everything in there. So somebody's asked me what part of Florida I'm from. I'm in Tampa. So
hey, Andrew's here.
Who?
I have no idea what Bucky is all about, says Mike.
Captain in the squad. Hello from West Texas. So whoever this is, Captain in the squad, you must know what Buc-ee's is. So they are actually building a Buc-ee's off of 75 in Ocala. So that'll be exciting when that opens. Okay, so Mike and Rihanna have no idea. U.S. Canadians and I have no idea what Buc-ee's is all about. So it's a very large convenience store. I don't know if you guys know what like 7-Eleven or one of those stores is, but it's like 25 times the size of a 7-Eleven. It has like over 100 gas pumps. They have brisket sandwiches. They make brisket fresh there. What else they got there? Beef jerky. They have all kinds of snacks. They have clothes. They have like their whole merchandise line, like a whole clothing section.
Yep.
It's kind of like a mini Walmart mixed into there. Like they have dishes. They have everything. They have grills.
And it started in Texas. So we have a lot of Texas themed stuff. So you can get like a lot of Texas shaped plates and little things in ours. I don't know if they do that to every state or not, but.
And they have the cleanest bathrooms, supposedly.
And they're huge.
So we went in. Oh my God, we got kicked out. So we went, was it last year or the year before? I don't remember, but we drove up to Atlanta and we had the dog. And my mom's like, I saw somebody in there with the dog. We can go in there. Just carry a blanket. We're like, all right. So we took the dog and we held him. We had a blanket and we're in there. My mom's like, it's pet friendly. Don't worry about it. Got kicked out with the dog. Oh, ma'am, dogs aren't allowed in here. I'm like,
that's funny.
And here I am. I had like a huge thing of like stuff to buy. Here I am with the dog and all this. So anyhow, Danny had to run out with the dog and I had to stand in line and buy everything, but we had to get out because we had the dog. But yeah, it's not pet friendly, by the way.
Captain and the squad said it's like Costco, Kmart, and 7-Eleven had a baby. I think it's a great description.
Yes. That's it. And their gas isn't expensive either. It's just normal prices. Yeah. So,
nice.
Yansu, hello and welcome. Hello. And I might have missed some people in the chat because with this many people, the chat just goes and goes and goes and goes. So sorry if I've missed anybody. They opened a Wally's near St. Louis, which is like the same thing as Buc-ee's. I've never heard of a Wally's. Have you guys?
Wally's Walmart.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah, okay.
That's what I call it. I call it Wally World.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Hi, living my best life at 60. Welcome to the chat. So yeah, so if you've never been to a Buc-ee's and you see one, make sure you stop in and check it out. It's an interesting place.
Yes.
So
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
CNC Farm says it's not Walmart.
Oh, okay.
So it must be something different. Yeah, Wally. I have to look it up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
My bad. That's what I call Walmart. I call Wally.
I feel like Quick Trip.
I figured that he was talking about that. So.
What, Jennifer?
I was gonna say I think Quick Trip's kind of starting to take after Buc-ee's a little bit too. I don't know if anybody has Quick Trips. I know they're kind of like more like Kansas, Oklahoma area, but yeah, it's kind of similar but bigger on a larger scale with clothes.
Yeah, I've never been in a Quick. I've seen it, but I've never been in one. So, hey, what the flock? Hello and welcome. And Tommy Temper, hello and welcome. They must be in Canada because it says no Buc-ee's in Alberta, so they must be in Canada.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of new people have come in, so make sure you're checking out everyone in the panel channels, and also make sure that you do hashtag defund to share in my channel thread, and Embarkation Nation do hashtag nation and share your channel out to everyone in the chat. So Eddie's muted. Are you talking to us, Eddie? Your mouth is moving.
No, I had it muted because there's something going on outside. And I didn't want the noise to get over here. So.
Oh, when you said something's going on outside, I thought like you had some action going on outside.
There is something going on out there because the cats are like stuck in the window and I hear like beeping and stuff. So I'm like, but I don't want to move from where I'm at. So, I'm too comfy.
I was in M&T Living and Cooking, and they're live in the panel the other day, and they were at lunch at some Mexican place, but they were sitting outside, and there was some drama going out in the parking lot.
I missed that. I had to get off just before all that happened.
Oh yeah, something. But I had to get off too. I don't know if they ever showed what was going on, but you could hear like the yelling in the background. Like you could tell the cops or something were about to show up. Yeah.
that's when you grab this and you go, eh?
Yeah, right?
Breaking news.
True breaking news.
That's right. Make it before the news team gets there.
Well, as you say, you're first on the team before the news crew does.
That's right.
Yeah.
Time.
Right.
Well, that's what some of the best advice I was given so far with doing YouTube and everything is to always have a camera on hand because you never know when something might happen.
That's right. One day I was out on my back porch with I was on a live with Shanster, and I kept hearing this noise. It sounded like a mouse. And I'm like, I got to get inside. I think there's a mouse around here because I could hear like the noise. And somebody's like, leave your camera on because if that thing jumps out and you scream, that thing's going viral immediately.
I remember
I'm like
that
running inside because I could hear something like shuffling around. I don't know what it was. So what did Mama Four Boys says? Oh, there's drama everywhere. I was at Sam's yesterday and someone was trying to steal $600 worth of electronics. Everyone was yelling. Wow, what happened? You should have videoed that. I wonder what happened.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. How do you even steal electronics? Aren't they usually like locked up in the
Some
cases?
places. A lot of other places they don't. Oops.
Yeah. Thank you, Scratch and Pete, for sharing What the Flock's YouTube channel. Thank you. So yeah, and I also put the StreamYard in here in case anybody wants to jump on. Anybody else? And
Betty says, Tiffany over here too? Yes.
Oh, she's over on my side now too. I've got only like 3 people on my side right now, so they keep coming and going. And she was just letting me know she's over here too. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cruising Scene just came in. Thank you. Hello, Cruising Scene. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everybody make sure you are subbed to everyone, or at least checked out everyone in the panel. And if you think you have, make sure you still are subbed. Sorry, I'm just watching the thread go by. And also you can share your channel. My little thing in the ticker is telling you how to share it on my thread, and Jennifer has hers.
There we go.
And then the other 2 are working on Nightbot. So pretty soon, hopefully I'll be able to jump in the Nightbot scene.
Wagon and yeah.
Jump in the future. The future of automation.
I'm gonna say, after I hop off of here, before I catch Eddie later, I'm gonna go check out that video that Jennifer, is it?
Yep.
I'm really bad with names. It'll take me a little bit to get everybody's name down pat. So that she mentioned. So I will hop over there and check it out and see what I can figure out how to set it up. So
JNS Adventures.
Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can drop an Indestination Funds link.
Hey, Fisherman 506. How are you?
I was just gonna
Welcome.
Say, Fisherman, he's actually not that far from me here, where we are, and he's just explaining that your Buc-ee's is like our Irving Big Stop here. I used to work at an Irving Big Stop, Circle K, all that sort of stuff. So that's what he's telling me. So, and it's bigger. Oh, okay. So it's along the same lines as what we have here, but it's called the Irving Big Stop instead. So, okay. That's the equivalent, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Living the best life, just sub to Junkyard Gamer. Yes, everybody, that's what the chat is for. Make sure you're checking out each other's channels. Reach out to them. That's the only way to grow the community. And my Steam Destination Fund, junk, LOL. It's simply stupid but efficient. Bye, everyone. I don't know what that means, but bye if you have to go, Junkyard. Have a wonderful day. Eddie Lugo, L8R Gamer. Later Gamer. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get you a book of words and
lingo.
stuff.
Lingo.
You Shannon sometimes read something, you're like, what is that supposed to mean? You know? I gotta school you girls.
We need a normal to shorthand dictionary.
That's right.
I need one too.
Yeah, I'm not hip with some of this stuff. It was funny because my cousin was in town for the Taylor Swift concert with her 14-year-old daughter, and her 14-year-old daughter, like, she's on Instagram and she's using all these hashtags and words and lingo, and I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm telling
you. The funny thing is I'm 40 and my mother-in-law uses them more than I do, and I have no idea what half the time I'm deciphering what she's saying.
Yeah.
Right? And I need my 11-year-old and my 12-year-old to tell me, okay, well, can you tell me what's Grammy trying to tell me here?
Andrew the other day was like, man, that slaps. And I was like, what? I mean, I don't know. Because he works with a bunch of younger, adults. And so he's all trendy. And sometimes I'm just looking at him in the kitchen like, what are you saying? We are.
I will tell you, Jennifer, good luck with Chloe after being with a 14-year-old for the last 3 days, a 14-year-old girl. Oh my God, good luck. That's all I have to say. Oh my gosh.
Don't be saying that, please. I've got one who's turning 12 this year.
Oh no!
Oh, I didn't know you had a daughter. Oh my gosh, good luck to you.
I have 4 children. I've got 2 with my ex-husband, and I've got 2 with my current. And yeah, I miss the teenage years with my oldest daughter because she was living farther away from us then. So I only got some of those years. So I've got the teenager coming now. It's like, don't tell me this.
And the clothes, I'm like, and my cousin was like, it's only Taylor Swift. That's the only way she's allowed to wear that right now because it's the Taylor Swift concert. And I was like, okay, good luck to you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. And the lingo, you're right. The lingo, and I never had a cell phone at age 14. I'm like, she's a cell phone? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, if she's going to that concert, you might want to give her an air tag so you know where the heck she's at. And she was like, well, might as well give me a microchip at that point.
Oh my.
In the meantime, the girl that she went to the concert with, the mother made her carry around an air tag. I was like, see, I told you.
That is so funny. I would have never thought of that. Oh
No.
I mean,
yeah,
it's a nightly struggle now just to get Chloe to go to bed at a reasonable time. I mean, she wanted to party until like 3 a.m. last night, which is why I got up late today because it's like, go to bed. No, you cannot have any more drinks. No, leave the tablet alone. And then it's like, she's in here. She runs in the living room. It's chaos with this 3-year-old. I can't imagine 13.
My daughter drove me nuts between 14 and 17.
You have a daughter,
Drove
Eddie?
me insane.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
I didn't know you had a daughter, Eddie. I knew about your son.
She's 33 now, married with 3 kids, and her 2 oldest are 2 girls, 5 and 4 right now. And I kept saying to Alice, that's karma right there. Those 2,
Yes.
they have a temper already. So when they become 14, 15, those 2, I say, I'm just going to sit back and go, ah.
I know.
Because they're going to give her hell. I already see it.
Everybody's always asking Andrew and I, like, when are y'all going to have, you have Chloe. She's at a good age. When are y'all having another? And we're like, no. I mean, maybe like before 1 when she was super easy and just kind of like, very chill. But I mean, this 2 and 3-year-old we have, like this phase, I'm like, no, we are done. 1 and done. Like, she is
Terrible
enough.
3s.
She's everything we wanted and more. Like, we're good. I don't know how people do it because I mean, I feel like this one drives me crazy. I'm like,
she's learning.
I don't even know how they do it with the daycare either. That's like crazy. Hey, Coastal Water, welcome.
You have to have a lot of patience, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's $600 a month for daycare, but I tell you what, it's worth it for me to not have to deal with her and work. Like,
no, I meant like with more than one in daycare is what I meant. Like, I don't
know. Those people are saints. Like, her teacher Chloe is 15 in her class. I mean, and there's a couple of other teachers there, but I mean, they're a saint. I can't.
So is she asleep right now? Because I don't hear her.
She is, because she wanted to party till 3 a.m. watching Paw Patrol.
I will admit, I do not miss the Paw Patrol days.
Oh gosh. I mean, for like an hour yesterday, I heard about Ryder and Sky and Chase, and I was like, okay. I mean, I was on the floor playing with her too, but she'll hand me one, and so I start to play, and she's like, no, you get this one, and so I'll start playing with that one. She's like, no, I want Sky. Now can I have? I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. You gotta get
taught,
though.
But if you have another one, Jennifer, that will keep her entertained.
That's what they say. I think it's a trap.
Betty says 1 is more than enough. Don't let them talk you into a second one.
Or do what I did. My oldest is will be 21 this year, and then my oldest daughter, like that's my son. Then my oldest daughter is going to be 18. Then I waited like many years to have the other two. There's a nice big age gap there, 6-year age gap.
No,
and then one can babysit. There you go.
Yeah.
Andrew,
that's exactly it. Then you have babysitters already built in.
Yeah,
that's true. Andrew and his brother are 10 years apart, and so I think Sean's 10 years younger, and then his stepbrother and sister are like even like 15 years apart. So I don't know. I feel like my brother and I are real close in age, so we got a different relationship dynamic than I think Andrew and his brothers and sister do.
Yeah, but see, if she had them 10 years apart, so like when that kid was almost like 13, he was old enough to babysit her babies. See?
True. That's true.
And then you have a free babysitter.
Right? Right.
Yep. So, well, hello, Ratish Ashok. Welcome. Welcome. Make sure you're checking out everybody in the channel and everybody on the panel. Go check out their channels, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Welcome.
Hey. Also, hello, the Dragon Gamer.
Hey, Dragon Gamer. Welcome.
Be sure to drop your link. I don't think anybody, we know who you are, but I don't think anybody in our chat knows who you are. So be sure to drop your link.
Yeah, and on my chat, it's hashtag defund on my channel to share your link, and on the Embarkation Nation's channel, it's hashtag nation. I keep saying that. Hashtag nation. So yeah, make sure you go to both of our channels and in the chat and share your channel. Do y'all listen to TubeBuddy on your titles, on your thumbnails? Do you listen to TubeBuddy on your titles and thumbnails?
Oh, do we listen to it? I do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen improvement since I started going through TubeBuddy to do my thumbnails instead of Canva, and also their like hashtag suggestions.
Yeah, I don't have TubeBuddy. I have VIDIQ. I don't have.
Do you like that? I was listening to a thing last night and said suggested that one.
Yeah. What did you say?
I have both of them, and both of them are off. Like they both say something different, and it's like, well, which one do I listen to?
So is TubeBuddy free, or you have to pay for that? I pay for VIDIQ. Do you pay for those?
We pay for it. It's like $5. We don't have the largest tier. We have the smaller one.
Yeah.
So Betty says she has TubeBuddy. She listens to it too. Oh, so Mike and Rihanna have both as well. Yeah, I don't have TubeBuddy. Maybe I should go check that one out. I don't want to pay for anything else.
Yeah, me neither. I already upgraded to StreamYard, and that's good enough.
Yeah, I don't really want to pay for anything else right now.
Until I start getting my pennies in, then I send those pennies back out. But until then, you know what I mean? Jelly.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Cruising Scene, for coming to our live stream. Connect with Cruising Scene. Oh, that's your night. That must be your Nightbot.
It is my Nightbot. I added a little extra to it because I wanted to just thank everybody. We're so grateful for everybody, and I feel like Andrew and I was telling him the other day, we need to kind of maybe do a thank you post because everybody's just been so amazing to us. So I went into Nightbot too to make sure that everybody at least is told thank you, even if it doesn't come from me at the moment.
So Scrow's Nest says VIQ has a lower tier free service. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm.
Yes, both you. TubeBuddy does too. I got both of the lower tiers right now. So.
Okay, then I'm gonna check out their free thing on Tuber. Is it TubeBuddy or TuberBuddy? What is it?
TubeBuddy.
TubeBuddy.
Yeah. Maybe I'll check that. I'll do the free thing. I'm not spending anything else. The longer you stay, the more money you spend.
That's right.
Stay where? What's she talking about?
That's true. On anything I've done. That can apply to so much in my life.
Oopsies.
Hi, she stole my thunder. She's going to sit there and eat her breakfast and listen to us.
Definitely a great combo, yes.
So Steve and Tina say, yeah, too many things to pay for. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, StreamYard's got me with the 20, whatever it is. What is it, $20 a month? Something like that.
Yeah, it's better than the 25 per month, if you only use it a month or so. And, I was very tight on keeping an eye on hours because I didn't want to go over the 20. But then it's like, wait a minute, if I need the watch hours, I got to expand. So this counting minutes ain't going to work no more. So might as well suck it up and, like you said, make the jump. And I did. So I'm glad I did. So out of the way, done, move on.
So does somebody want to explain the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla is asking what TubeBuddy and VIDIQ is used for?
Well, TubeBuddy gives you a lot of instructions and shows you different things to do for your channel, and it also keeps track of your achievements, becoming an award that you could download to your computer, and then also a post on Facebook and other areas. But it's a lot of it's a lot of class, a lot of learning items in it, stuff like that. So they keep track of your channel to make sure that you're doing the right thing moving forward. And I believe that VeraQ must be doing the same thing or something close to it.
Yeah,
Very
it gives
similar.
it gives you like ideas for like titles for your videos and stuff like that, and keywords and hashtags and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, and they do have a free section too for VIDIQ.
Yeah.
And I don't think, Steve and Tina, it's a free trial for VIDIQ. You just use it like their website.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't remember having to do like a free trial or anything. I think it's just free. They just give you limited things that you can do for free.
Yeah. It's like when I do the shirts and I do the thumbnails, I use Canva, Adobe Express, and Pixlr, all three, and I don't pay for any of that because I use the basic stuff. So the rest I use from stuff that I have on my computer ready to put it together. But I don't, I try to stay away as much as possible. I just try to use the limited stuff that they have, and I wing the rest. So all I get is disability and it's a lot of things I need to pay for. Medicines are getting a little expensive every time I go to the doctor. It's another expense. It sucks getting old, I'll tell you right now. So just the way it is.
The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla say there's a new research section in your studio that basically does what VidIQ does. I did not know that. That's good to know.
Yeah, in YouTube Studio, yes.
I'll have to check that out. And there's also a website called Rapid ID Tags, and it's free. And if you type in, I don't know, whatever the topic of your video is, it will give you a bunch of keywords for hashtags to use in your video. And that's free as well. It's just a website. You go, you put your word in there, and that's it. And it brings you back a bunch of stuff. So that's a good thing to check out too.
Mm-hmm.
But I will check out this research thing. I didn't even know about it. And there's also a new thing too. If you go into one of your videos, and I can't do it from my laptop for some reason, but if I do it from my phone and I go in and watch a video, you could go under remix under that video and you can create a short, and it links people back to your video as well. So that's a new thing I just learned too. You can do a quick short, just click remix under your video and it will say create a short, and you click that and you could take what clip you want and create a short out of it. So you don't have to like go back into an editing program and do it yourself. You can do it right there from the video.
Have you had success with it? Because we've been trying it as well. We actually have been using, go to our peak moments in a video and then remix it. So I was just wondering if y'all have had success with it as well.
I love it. I love it. Because now I don't have to ask him to create it. I can just do it myself because he's my editor, but I can just do it right from the video. Hey, Rantasita, welcome.
It should be your intro and your video. It should be Danny and then the editor.
He hates lives, but he'll do the background stuff all day long. I wouldn't say hates lives. He just doesn't like to be on camera. Even in our videos, he doesn't really like to be on camera, but he has to suck it up. And he's perfect on camera. I don't know if you've ever seen him on camera, but he's like perfect on camera. So I don't know what his problem is. But.
I know. And he speaks so well. Like I've been going through and watching some of your older videos lately. And like he always speaks. I mean, even from the beginning, he speaks so clearly and definitely. But I don't like to be on camera either. I notice it's always like Andrew and Chloe. And then you like, I need to be better about it myself. I've noticed that when I'm editing, I'm like, I probably should have done this. But lessons learned.
Who's this Danny guy you guys talking about? Who's that guy? Who da?
I mean, he's getting better. Like he'll do the video, like he'll be in a video, but he, for some reason, lives, he's scared.
It's the same with mine. He's getting better with the videos, but if ever I do a live, he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Yeah, that's how this one is. This person, a new name, May the Forest Fairy. Whose channel are they
That's my daughter.
Oh, that's a new name.
She's in her room, and she's hopped on to say hi.
Hi, daughter. That's
hey, at least your kids want to get involved.
Yeah.
My kids, forget about it. I keep telling them they both don't even know what a channel I have, so figure that out.
The funny thing is they bugged us for many years for them to have because they've watched several of those brother sister ones and everything like that do reviews and stuff like that. So they bugged us for years to do a YouTube channel, and then we finally gave in when our nephews had they post gaming videos.
Yeah.
So we gave in and we said, okay, go for it. This was around the time I decided to start ours. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to do it, I can't really say much. So they've done the same thing where they can post videos of their gameplay and stuff like that. And that's what they do on theirs. So every once in a while, we're all subscribed to one another. So they'll jump in and just show support that way. And as you see them in my videos and such too. And then there's Missy, who's on the floor right now with a case of the Wiggles again. But yeah, they're always sometimes in the background. They'll be lurking, and you'll never know they're there.
We love lurkers.
They're learning.
Yep, they're learning. They're learning. I'm teaching them early.
So She Stole My Thunder said that she did a live research function of YouTube. It's pretty decent function from your studio. Okay, I'll have to go back and
yeah. I'm gonna go check that out.
I'll have to check that out myself.
Hi, Jen. Hello. Good morning.
So, and I saw something else that popped in here that I had a question on. Let me see where that was. Oh, She Stole My Thunder said they're trying to attract people on YouTube on their phones, since so many are using their cell phones to view TikTok and other social media services. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have TikTok, but I've never posted anything on there. I've always just watched stuff on there, but I haven't figured TikTok out on how to post or anything like that on there. Do you guys use TikTok?
They have a pretty cool feature on TikTok that because I'm learning it as well. And they have where you can go and do you can put a video in and it'll give you 4 or 5 different songs and then different video cuts of that. And it's really cool. It's like a design feature. And then you just upload the video and then you just you can pick a different song and then it does different edits for you to, different little fun stuff. I feel like it's a lot easier than YouTube that aspect.
Oh, really?
I do on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to check it out. Now, can you share like your other information on that? Like, is it like a channel where like you could say on YouTube, not YouTube, but on TikTok, can you say, oh, go check out our YouTube channel or something like that, like link stuff back to it? Or
You can. Andrew usually does that part of it. He's a little more advanced on TikTok than I'm new to TikTok. I was under a rock apparently for many years. And but now it's like when I get on TikTok, I'm there for hours. Like I can't. I have to be careful with my TikTok time because I start watching some of these and I'm laughing and it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, okay, I got to 6 for work.
Yeah, I haven't been on my TikTok in a while for that very reason. Because once I start watching one, then it leads me to many others.
Exactly. And it's like I keep scrolling and I don't know. There's so many funny individuals out there. I love the creativity. I love it.
Instagram, I find hard to use. Like you can't link stuff to YouTube very easily with Instagram. And I feel like the whole post, the reel, the story, it's all like different how each of those work. And it's very like, you've got to sit there and play with it for a while to really, I don't know. I have a hard time with Instagram.
I agree. I just mostly use Instagram for me to edit some of my pictures with Chloe. You know, that's usually what because I like their editing tools on there.
But I guess that's what a lot of the younger kids are using because that's what this girl, my cousin's daughter, she was all about Instagram. They don't use Facebook, I guess. They're all Instagram.
Facebook is for old people now, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the old people because I remember being so excited when they accepted my college. You used to have a college email address, and I was so excited back in 2005 when they accepted my college email address and I could be a Facebook person. And I was like, I'm leaving MySpace.
MySpace. Remember that where you could play music in the background on your profile?
We didn't realize how good we had it with MySpace. We were learning how to code and all that fun stuff. I use that now for work. I'm like, man, I had to tap back into my MySpace days.
Is the site even still up where you can log into it or no? I haven't even been over there.
I do. I go back sometimes. You can still go back. I don't post it. It's definitely different. But I go back because I had MySpace when Andrew and I first started dating. So I go look at our like baby pictures, is what I call them. Like we were 16 and 18 years old when we started dating. So, you know, we look totally different now. Especially Andrew. I know.
Bye. She stole my thunder. She's got to go. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you.
Hi, Porter Farmer.
Yeah, it's me, Ray. Hello and welcome. Okay, so Mike and Rihanna say you can link your YouTube channel on your TikTok account. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I'll play around with that today if I have time. I don't know. There's so many YouTube channels I need to apparently get on at 4 o'clock. I'm not going to have time to do anything today. That's the hard thing. Like, it's hard to follow people, create your own content, you know, be on all these lives and check out other people's videos that you still want to catch up on their videos and get their watch time up. It's like, where does everybody find all this time to do? It's really a lot of work to like constantly be following people, watching their videos, be on everybody's lives, make sure you're still networking, like, and edit your own stuff, right? Like there's just so much to do.
It's a full-time job. I mean,
it is.
It definitely is. I know,
especially if you're constantly pumping out content like every day, right? Like, how do you have time to do that plus do all this other stuff you have to do? Right? I guess you got to get in a rhythm, kind of like Betty. Betty's good at it. She's pumping stuff out. She's still doing her watch hours. She's still on her lives. She's following lives. But you're right. Like, she doesn't have a full-time job. This is her full-time job. So it's just hard to like, yeah, it's just, you've got to like, I think the key is you kind of gotta have a schedule.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yeah,
I agree.
well, I don't have a if you've watched all of our videos, hubby and I aren't working currently, so you know we have the time and everything. But even though we have time, I still have my schedules. Like, I have my scheduled days where I take off, so to speak, spend time with the family. Like, weekends are usually I'm out supporting everybody because that's when everybody's active, I've noticed. And I'm out there supporting them, and while I'm doing that, I'm usually editing the videos for the next week and uploading them so that they're uploaded, and then we can take the time during the week to film the next week's ones, and same kind of thing, but it's all scheduled out so that it's not overwhelming.
right. And that's my thing. Like, sometimes I feel not that I do the editing, but I still feel overwhelmed because I feel like, hey, I want to be on your live, but I've got 3 other lives going on. And I've got, to sit here and create a short, and I've got to go watch her live from 3 days ago. And you know what I mean? There's just so much. Yeah. And I've got my own like life outside of YouTube I got to keep up with too. So it's like,
well, that's why I always schedule at least a couple days during the week, whether it's 2 in a row or 1 here and there, just so that it's just no filming, no YouTube, no nothing. It's family time to kind of keep that perspective in place. So,
and
no matter what you do, take care of yourself first.
Right, and that's what I was about to say.
To yourself.
Sherry, I'm like you. I'm working full time. Then you've got the housework, the normal daily chores, whatever. And I've always said, and I've said this a lot on our channel. People are like, "Why don't y'all go live more? Why don't y'all?" Because we've got a 3-year-old, and she comes first. I mean, as much as I would love to, and I try to be on during the day, while I'm working, have lives playing and stuff, just kind of listening. But it's like, man, I mean, life has to come first. I love YouTube. Oh, and I get sucked in, trust me. But I mean, if it takes me 3 weeks to edit a video, it takes me 3 weeks to edit a video. I mean, I really try, but we are so grateful for everybody who does support us and comes and visits us. We're just not growing as fast as other channels because we don't get to dedicate and be as consistent, I think.
No, I agree. Like, I don't even know how you do it, Jennifer, even with the 3-year-old working full time and YouTube, and both of you are actually working well, we're both working full time too, but sorry, I'm like something on my screen I'm brushing off. But I don't know how you do it. Keep up with a kid and your YouTube and your full-time job and your house. And
we try. I mean, just don't come over unannounced, that's all I'm gonna say. Keep the toys down the hall.
Call first.
Just call first.
I always say don't look behind the scenes.
Yeah. There's a green screen for a reason.
I don't have one of those. That's why I'm using my curtains. Is my green screen right now? I mean, you can't see.
That's when we did that cooking video. Our cooking, but the baking video. Danny was like, he set up the whole kitchen. He like moved stuff around so nobody could see like the background. It looked like a studio, but it's really not.
And that's
I saw, was it a reel or something on Facebook, I believe it was, where somebody was saying exactly that. You want to know how a YouTuber makes their house look like a studio or look like it's never been lived in? And then she pans the camera over and you see this mess on the kitchen table, on the end of the counter, dishes, all that sort of stuff. And they say, we shove it off camera.
Exactly.
Right. What you got to do.
I watched a reel, I think on TikTok the other day, and it was, like the life of a vlogger. And then she was like, I wake up and I wash my hair, but it's really 4 p.m. And I go for my morning walk, but it's really, I just went to go get the mail. And it's just like, it was so funny. I was like, oh yeah, life. I understand it. And Gypsy and the Vanilla Girl said there's no set formula. Yeah. And I love that. I mean, their channel, we've watched their channel for a while, and I love how they do their stuff, but it's also like, you can tell like their life comes first, their kids come first. And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to school back in the 80s for television, and every time you see television, you see this nice set and all that stuff. once we visit that set, I'm like, this place is a dump. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And it is really nice what you see. The rest,
Yep.
cables, ropes, stuff everywhere. I mean, it was just chaos. And I'm like, wow. And it's
Yeah.
like, same thing here. It looks nice here in the spot, but then you go around, cats got toys all over the place. We got stuff all over the house. Oh, forget about it.
Don't look at my kitchen counters right now. That's all I got. I mean, there's like mail and groceries I haven't finished putting away from yesterday, and
I've got a pile of laundry sitting to my left here that I need to fold still. So
toys I'm hiding from Chloe because it's like if I hear that toy or bubble one more time, the bubbles one more time, like just don't look that way. I try not to look that way either during the day because I'm like, oh.
We always told our family members, you can get the kids as many toys as you want, and if they happen to have noises and require batteries, then be sure that the next time we visit, they're going to be bringing those toys with them so that they can annoy the crap out of you like they do with us.
That's right.
Implemented that with Grandma Mima. My mom, Chloe calls my mom Mima. My mom loves to just get us, like, she came home with like this 300-piece farm set the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad that that's going back to Grandma's. Like, oh. And then, so Easter, I'm like, hey, look, Mima, I brought your farm set back. Chloe had that underneath the couch. She had it everywhere. And I was like, oh, well, let's pick it up and leave it here. My mom was like, oh, no, take it with you. I'm like, buying me stuff like that. I love my mom. My mom goes above and beyond. And Andrew's mom does, too, for Chloe. That's why our house could be on Toys R Us quarters. But... oh, my goodness. I'm like, these toys, they have like 100 pieces. And then she gets them everywhere. And I know every parent on here can relate probably of that. So I'm preaching to the choir.
I hated the Legos. I still find Legos everywhere.
Oh, those are in the closet. We just didn't even pull them out.
My kids are old enough that they don't really play with the Legos anymore. And countless times I've cleaned the house, but yet I still keep finding Lego everywhere. It's like, where is it? Is it multiplying like rabbits? Like, where is it coming from?
That and Barbie shoes. I vacuumed up a Barbie shoe the other day, and I was like, do I pull it back out? Notice.
And then when they get like this my cousin's daughter, she wanted to go yesterday to get glitter, to put glitter all over her for the concert, and I was like, I don't want crap all over my house. And my cousin was like, absolutely not. I'm not going to clean glitter out of her house. And she's going to be finding that stuff for months if you get glitter. We're not doing that.
I hadn't even thought about glitter.
My niece is famous for that. She's 18. So she's the same age as my oldest daughter. And ever since she was little, she would always find the sparkliest Christmas card or birthday card, or she would put glitter in the card, and because she loved the fact that months later you find glitter and you think of her because she was the one that made you find glitter everywhere. It's like, yeah,
the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes. And she still does it. She's 18 and she still does it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my cousin was like, absolutely not. We are not going to buy glitter. You are not putting glitter on yourself. You can do it at the concert.
Yeah, leave it there where they can clean it up.
And maybe I'm showing my age here. Didn't they have like the sticks that would roll glitter on you? Do y'all remember? Like, I guess that was part
of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have that.
That's how we got glitter when we were younger. Like, just roll it.
But those weren't real glitter though. That was more of a shimmer. Now they're into like glitter. Like real glitter, not the shimmer. That was shimmer stuff, like where you would just roll it on and it would be like a light, like glitter.
Yeah, like shimmery color.
Yeah. No, this is like the real deal glitter that they're doing now, and they're spraying it in their hair. And
what? Okay, I'm not with the times. I'm definitely feeling old.
Well, wait till your daughter's that age. You'll be with the times.
I was gonna say, enjoy her while she's 3 because they grow too fast.
Oh yeah. I definitely agree with that. if you're personal Facebook friends with me, you see every day I share memories of her, like when she was like 11 weeks old and stuff. I'm like, oh, my sweet, quiet little baby.
So she let her pack to come here, right? So she didn't think to check her stuff.
Oh no.
Well, then she was like, hey, we're going to be a little delayed. We had to stop at the mall in Gainesville. And I was like, for what? She only brought stuff for the concert, like to wear to the concert, brought nothing else. No other clothes, no other nothing. So they had to run into the mall to buy clothes.
That's how you do it. I want to try that on the way to the cruise. Like, Andrew, I didn't pack anything for the week. We've got to stop by the store.
Get a whole new wardrobe out of it, right?
She brought like 5 things for the concert, like 5 outfits, but none of them were like appropriate for like, wear around to go to lunch or anything like that. So,
that's hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, so wait till Chloe's that age. Make sure you double check her suitcase.
Well, it all depends on what mommy and daddy buy. So
that's true too.
That is true too. I do know, like this last cruise, we didn't vlog about it, but I had packed Chloe's backpack, and I guess in the meantime she had unpacked and repacked. So things I thought were in her little backpack. Luckily, I had put doubles in her luggage of like her necessities, but she had unpacked, and like it was like we had a random Barbie with one shoe, and then we had like some snacks like that were open, and it's like she had gotten a hold of her backpack before the cruise and just like threw things from like just her toy box or whatever in it. And so I opened it to grab like her sippy cup, and I was like, what is this? Because I had already packed it, so I didn't even think to like recheck it. And Andrew was like, oh yeah, she was carrying it down the hall right before we left. Oh yeah, she was stuffing it full of like random stuff from her room. It was she's so
funny. So the picture that you put yesterday about her dressing up herself, I'm like, oh, check it out.
Oh yeah, we were in our yesterday we were in some like Minnie Mouse heels, like dress up heels with our Beauty and the Beast nightgown dress, and we had a beanie on. Like, it's a summer here. Hot pink. Like, thank Meg Griffin from Family Guy pink beanie. Like, she was ready to go to the store. I was like, are you sure you want to wear that? She was like,
that's funny.
She grabbed her little bag, and she's like, ready to go. And I was like, oh my.
That's funny.
That's why you keep those pictures for later.
Yeah.
Does she do the Crocs and socks too?
She does. She calls them mommy shoes. It's so funny because she's like, mommy shoes.
Aww.
When she turns 14, 15, she starts giving you a joy. You show the picture, you go, I got proof. You want me to be out?
Behave.
And she's kind of like eccentric anyways, Chloe. Like I've noticed that within her personality as she develops it, she's kind of into those wild, like you can just kind of see hints of it. And yeah, it's really interesting. She starts dressing herself because I'm like, if y'all see our cruise videos, I usually have her dressed to a T. Like, I usually look like I came from the homeless shelter, but here's my child. She looks good, And then now she's, like I said, it's not worth the fight to fight her just to go to the store, and here we are. Like, I'm like, oh goodness, Chloe. Oh goodness.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
all right. Like,
go
on.
I was going to say, did you see our short where she was in a dress and rain boots and a bow mowing?
Yes, that was so cute. That was cute. That's what you should need to do, Eddie. Go get on your lawnmower and a dress.
Well, the weather is getting pretty rough right now. I wanted to do the yard today, but it doesn't look like it. See how dark it is out here? It looks like it's gonna rain pretty nice. So
yeah, that's what they said. That's why they left early because they wanted to get back before all the rain hit up there. And I was
I'll do that next weekend. I hope I put my dress and my Sunday hat and go out there, okay?
And your bow. Yeah, put a bow.
That's right.
Yeah, put in a bow.
Well, with flashlights in the back and stuff like that. So
make sure to put a bow in the beard too.
Oh, yeah. And glitter.
And glitter, yeah.
Glitter. A lot of glitter.
I want to see this. Any glitter, a bow, and a riding lawnmower.
There we go.
There we
There
go.
you go. And Crocs. You gotta wear Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah, can't forget that.
And the gloves too. The Croc gloves too.
Oh, yes.
Pink and pineapples in my bag.
That would be a good short with all of that for you, Eddie.
Could you imagine? Oh my
You
god!
get
Don't
some
forget
hits.
coconut
Field
bra.
day.
You add that coconut bra.
I wasn't even thinking like one of those umbrella hats. You know, you have the umbrella out. Yeah.
Like from the 80s.
Oh, too
A little-
funny.
they look like a cap and it was an umbrella and in rainbow colors on top of it. That'd be nice.
Hey, you know what? Bama, I'm telling you, he wore a bow while mowing. He did it, red bow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and he challenged Chloe.
He did.
Didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yep, he challenged Chloe. And he and I were actually chatting the other day about coming up with some more challenges. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, you guys could get into the cooking challenge with me and Betty. We can all
I
do
get
a
in it.
cooking
I get
challenge.
Alice to,
Hey, I can actually get into that because, like I said, I did a stir fry last night in one pot, and I filmed it.
There you go. You're in. You can be in the
it's a vlog,
cooking
brother.
challenge.
I just have to edit it. That's all.
Beatrice, Apple.
That's fun.
No, Danny, no lipstick. I don't need that, all right?
Oh.
Ooh,
like
I was
Probably,
thinking
yeah.
fake nails, you know. Eddie, you could put like fake nails, everything, and you'd be good to go.
Yeah, the
Yes.
press-on nails. The
Yeah,
press-on
right.
nails.
You know, all those ladies with the nails. I always wonder about that. I understand that people love them. My oldest daughter, loves long nails. I've tried those fake nails, acrylics, press-ons, all that sort of stuff. I've even tried growing my own nails, and I can only get like a quarter of a centimeter or something off my finger, and then I'm like, get them off, take them off.
Same, Tiffany. Same. I'm like, I
Let me
can't.
tell you. Let me tell you about the press-on nails. So when I was in high school, that's when the Lee press-on nails or whatever they were. They were like the popular thing.
Yes.
They want me to do the riding mower on a dress.
So I had to have them, right?
Yeah.
So I get them, I
Just
put them all
nuggets
on,
here.
and that was back when you had like
To do a
typing
blog.
class,
Go for
like
the blog.
with a typewriter, like in high school, right? The actual typewriter. And I'm sitting there and I'm doing the typing class, and my nail goes up and flies across the room.
That's hilarious.
Ever since then, I would never use those things ever again.
Oh, I have nothing against the ladies who can actually do it, but I can't.
I'm not either. It has to be like a special occasion for me to do it. Like for every day, I'm just not that girl. I wish I was.
Well, I don't even know if they make them anymore. Do they even still make them? I guess maybe they do.
I don't know.
Press on nails.
Well, see, I'm also one of those girls that I always say that I don't wear makeup unless it's for a wedding or for a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I ever put the stuff on.
Tiffany, I think we could be friends.
I really my husband, like, he likes it every once in a while, and so I will once a blue moon, but most of the time it's weddings and funerals. I can't.
Yeah.
I used to, when I went into work every day, like in office, I used to put it on every day. But then when the whole the C word happened, I stopped wearing it every day. And number one, half the stores were sold out of what I needed anyway because of the pandemic and all that crap. So I stopped. I don't wear it every day. I just wear it like if I'm in the mood to wear it.
That's me. Or if I have if I know I'm gonna meet with like a new client or something, then yeah. But same. My skin's a lot healthier now that I don't wear it every day either. Like it's a lot more, natural. But like, on the cruises and stuff, like it's funny. Like Chloe will know when we're going somewhere because I'm doing my makeup and I do things differently, and she's like, she knows. Like she starts getting her shoes. Like she's like, oh, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere good.
Wait till she gets into the question phase where she starts questioning everything.
Oh no.
What's that? What are we doing? What does that mean? What is
4 years old, that's coming.
Yeah.
It never ends. They still do it, and they're going on 11 and 12, and they're still constantly, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's like,
Write it down. You'll know next time.
Well, the funny thing too is they're getting used to me talking to myself because I'm filming, intros, outros, all that sort of stuff. I do all of that for our stuff, and they'll come out and they'll be like, "We forgot that you're doing something like that." So that's why I have a lot of bloopers and everything. And then there'll be moments like this where I'm talking to actual people, and they'll still come out and they'll be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm working. What do you think I'm doing?"
Right.
You can see the camera in front of me. How do you not know what I'm doing?
Like for me, it'll be like, she'll be playing, she'll be doing whatever, and then like Shanster, I'm like, yeah, I'll hop on. Here's Chloe. Chloe's ahead right here. Then she climbs up. She's got it, and then she's like, hi, like the whole time. I'm like, oh my god. Sorry, Shanster.
Alex is the same way. He anytime he's my camera. He's my camera ham, I guess you would call it. He loves the camera, so anytime I do a live myself or I interviewed or anything like that, or I'm on like a panel like this, he'll come out and he'll be like right there, and it's like a little parrot on my shoulder.
And I was kind of thinking too, like Chloe, she won't really know any different because we've been doing this since she's so young, so she's not gonna like. For me, when I first had to learn Zoom, it was like, oh gosh, how do I do this? And I think with her, I mean, she's just gonna, because we do these lives and stuff, she's just gonna know it.
It's just part of her life.
Yeah.
It's a good skill to have, actually.
But by the time she's older, there'll be Zoom 50s, different types of Zoom. There'll be a million different types of cell phones, and so funny how like quick technology changes, right? And once we figure something out, we gotta figure out the next thing.
She can work that tablet better than I can. I'm like, I think she came out of the womb knowing how to do it. Like she like zips around, and I'm like, okay. My mom, I sent the tablet to my mom's house. Mom's like, I don't know how to work it. I said, just hand it to her. She knows the code. She'll do it. She knows how to get to what she needs to get to. It's her tablet, so it's safe. There's nothing.
They don't know they don't know what fear is. So they start touching and learning. Meanwhile, we're older, so we're fear of losing on something, so it takes us a little longer. That's why kids,
so true.
They get on a game and they beat you up and stuff, and you're like, because you fear of your character dying, and they just keep going. So
that's true. And two, I worry about like, oh, what if I say something wrong and somebody judges me and they never come back to our channel or something, and she just blurts out whatever. I mean, it's like you said, no fear, no, doesn't matter.
Whatever happens.
Yep.
It's the way
All right, well, I think I'm about to get out of here too, so I can get to Costco and get back, so I can be back for the 4 o'clock showdown here that's gonna happen. So I can go get some stuff done.
Premiere from Invocation Nation.
There's that, and then there's a couple of lives going on right after that, and then the night.
I double checked, and I made sure that all of my notifications are on, so I know that my phone will blow up when everybody goes live, and I'll be grabbing different devices and logging in, and have like 6 different devices in front of me going. So I have every notification set.
Him too.
Him too? Yeah. Okay, so I'm not alone in that one. Yeah, my hubby loves it on the weekend because the phones are, everything's going off, and he's like, what are you doing? And I said, I've got this live here, someone's premiering over here, I've got to do this over here. And he's like, how do you keep track? And I said, I don't. I just kind of wing it.
And
even in the car.
I'm doing my research. I'm learning as we go. I'm learning how to networking and do all that stuff too. So
exactly, and he's like, he knows too that starting on Friday, usually Friday night, through to Tuesday morning, that's what I'm doing. I'm constantly supporting everybody because that's the time everybody is active and everything like that. And he knows the time frames. Even he's learning the time frames. So he's like, oh, it's that time. I gotta skedaddle.
But even in the car, I'm like listening to stuff as we're driving. Danny's like, "Are you ever going to turn that thing off?" I'm like, "No."
I just runs all the time. I was cooking last night, and I had like 3 different devices running 3 different things while I was making the food, and then I had to mute everything to film, and then unmute once I was back to it. So yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah.
I drive Andrew nuts because I'll have like 3 or 4 streams going at once, and it kind of turns some of the volumes a little lower, and then but they kind of jumble a little bit. And he's like, I don't know how you listen to that. Like he gets all frustrated.
It's like you
Same
listen
with
for
mine, yeah.
keywords, right?
That's
And,
exactly
and
right.
then when you hear that keyword of something you want to listen, then you mute everybody else or lower it, and you listen to
And
that.
Tiffany,
Then you
it is also okay to shut everything down
Yes.
and concentrate on what you're doing. Okay, you could do that too. So no
Yep.
worries. Okay, everybody else will be there eventually.
Yes, I know that.
But if you need to, turn everything off so you could concentrate on your video itself, so you could get your idea, you do so too. Okay.
Yep. Well, that's what I do is I mute everybody down and I take the thing and I do what I need to do, and then I can bring them back up again. And then when I go to do the next segment, mute everybody down and film what I'm filming. I don't have any distractions usually when I'm doing that, so that I'm
Even
still there. I'm just not
even
hearing it.
leaving everything on another room and you could be by yourself, you could do that too. Okay.
Exactly. So that's what I try to do most of the time, so that I'm still
Yeah.
showing my support, and I'm there, but I'm also getting what I need to get done as well. So
Right. Network.
yes,
You're right.
and I've met so many great people, and I love all of my family members and those that I like with you guys and everything like that, connecting with all of you. So I love being out there to support everybody, and it's been awesome. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Keep enjoying it.
I want to say hello to On Deck with CB. They just reached 1,000 subscribers. I want to say congratulations to them.
Yay, guys!
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yay!
They were
Yay!
a fun
And Debbie.
couple. We got to know them a
Awesome.
little better last week on Ocean to Ocean's Love and Marriage show. They are a fun couple.
Okay, so everyone, we're gonna cut this short, but thank you everyone for stopping by, saying hello, checking out everybody's channel. Make sure you stop by whoever's channel you can, check it out. And thank you guys on the panel for hopping in last minute. Sorry I had to just schedule this on the fly. But thank you guys for joining me, and I guess I will see everybody in the lives later on today.
That's right.
Have a great
Bye.
day, everybody.
Everybody,
Have a great day, everybody.
shalom.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you everybody for being
Bye,
here.
everybody. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye.